Hey guys, Ben here from Ben's Bricks in Motion, and welcome back to another episode of the new version of Ben's Brick Broadcast. In the last episode, you guys responded really well, gave me a couple animation challenges, asked a couple questions, and overall you seem to like it, so I'm continuing this series indefinitely. And I'm not sure if it's going to be weekly, but for now it is, so unless that changes, you can expect these every Sunday. So yeah, this episode is pretty exciting. I'll answer some questions, and I will show you guys the animation that I was challenged to make last week. So as far as the Q&A goes, no questions were left in the comments of the last episode, but there were 3 questions left on an outdated Q&A announcement for 700 subscribers. So this week I finally closed that Q&A because I realized that some people were a bit confused, but that's okay because I'm still going to answer the questions people left on that video. The first question is, who is your favorite Marvel superhero? I mean, out of the Infinity Saga, it definitely has to be Iron Man. But in Phase 4, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. 2, what inspired you to create your YouTube channel? Well, there's this great stop motion channel called Brotherhood Workshop that makes Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and sometimes Star Wars brick films. And so I was really inspired by their animation style and their comedic style. They did really quick recaps, and also Flapjack Films back in the day used to post a lot of Marvel and Star Wars content, and so yeah, those were my 2 biggest inspirations. Then how did you start your channel? I kind of just started it on a whim one day. I started the channel, and then I don't think I posted for a month, and then what I did post for a long time wasn't really good. So yeah, thank you guys for asking those questions. Next time, please leave them in the comments of one of the Ben's Brick broadcast episodes, because then it's more likely that I will see them. Alright, so now it's time for some channel updates and general housekeeping, but bear with me because after this segment, you guys are going to get to see the animation challenge that I know you've been waiting for. So, first up, Marvel vs. DC 2. It's been delayed indefinitely for now. I'm pretty sure it'll release this winter, but right now I'm focusing on other projects so that you guys actually have consistent uploads. Yeah, it's delayed indefinitely, but work is still getting done on it. I'm just focusing on another project that will be coming out the week after next. That's all for this update segment for now. I hope you enjoy the animation challenge. You're finally going to get to see what this segment is all about and what I'm going to be presenting in this segment. So I'm going to start off with a little behind the scenes for the animation and just kind of the process of completing the challenge given to me by my audience last week. And then to end off the episode, you guys are going to get to see the final animation that I produced. So I think I started off the animation really strong. The movements were small. I was trying to get into the flow of 30 FPS. I was being really careful. I was watching the footage over after basically every frame, which was a bit excessive, but that's what you're supposed to do at the higher frame rates. You got to make sure everything's flowing well, because one mistake, as you'll see, makes it really choppy and it makes it too fast. And so in the beginning, I was doing a really good job of easing into 30 FPS, but as I got more comfortable with the opening swing and how the footage looked, I started to pay less and less attention. And that's why I think the latter half of the fight scene looks really bad at 30 FPS, and it's way, way, way too fast. So yeah, that was my biggest mistake, my biggest regret. I'm not going to go and redo it, but yeah, this challenge was very difficult. Before I show you the finished product, I just want to say that I'm not very experienced in 30 frames per second, so it's really fast, and I'm not super proud of how it turned out. So after I show you the 30 frames per second, I'm going to show you the one in the frame rate that I am a bit more experienced with, which is 24 frames per second. And I think the fight scene that I animated looks really good in 24 FPS, but not so good in 30. But I'll let you guys decide. Overall, I had a ton of fun making this fight scene, and later this week I might flesh it out with some sound effects, and I might have T'Challa fight these other 2 Chitauri, which I never really got to. Thank you so much for the challenge, and if you guys have another animation challenge that you want to see in the next episode, leave it in the comments down below. And also comment below if you want this to be a weekly series like it is right now, or a monthly series, which would mean it would release the first Sunday of every month. Until next time, this has been Ben from Ben's Bricks in Motion. Stay tuned for more, and for now, I bid you farewell.